Hello, my beautiful friends. How's everybody doing today? Actually, today is going to be a super fast video. I hope you guys. But I've had a lot of requests of what makeup I wear if I'm out just running errands, going to the grocery store, or anything like that. So, Barbara, this one's for you. And actually, that's what's going on. I'm actually in a hurry. I'm going to meet my dad for breakfast, and then we're just going to run and do a few errands. So, I just have my hair up like in a chip clip, and yeah, a little sweatshirt. So, and I don't even have my eyebrows done. So we're just going to go through all the makeup that I would wear, like today, that I'm in a hurry and I have to get things done. So I've already applied my skincare. I don't care what it is or how, much of a hurry I'm in. If I'm going out in public, I'm going to wear my skincare. I would choose my skincare over makeup, actually. So that's all applied. I even have my sunscreen on. I've been using that e.l.f. Super Goop. So I'm just, or it's not the Super Goop, but it's the dupe for that, I think. So it really does give my skin a really good glow. So yeah, I actually really like it. I'm just testing it still to see how it works with makeup. Okay, you guys, let's get these eyebrows done because actually that's what takes most of my time. So what I use, and I'm going to use my eye method here. What I love about this, it has like these little prongs, so it draws on little hairs. I just find it that it works for me. It's very long lasting. So let's do that really fast. And what I do, if I'm not in a hurry, I actually do a few more steps with my eyebrows. But when I'm in a hurry, I don't waste a lot of time on them, like I said, because they actually take the longest for me because as you can see how sparse my eyebrows are. So again, what I love about this pen here is, I'm going through and it's drawing all these little hairs or making like a nice solid line all at once. So that's basically just all I do. And I'm not super precise at this point because I use like a Q-tip with micellar water on it to do any cleanup. So like I said, hopefully I can get this brow done rather quickly today. So and this is about all I'm going to do with that brow. I'm just going to go up and do a few touch-ups after I saw in the monitor here. So that's about it, you guys, on this brow. So what I'm going to do now, because I do want to darken it up a little bit. It's weird because this, is a little too light, but then if I get the darker shade, which is black, it's too dark. So what I do is now just going with my Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is in the shade, I believe it's Granite, yeah. And I just kind of mix the, two shades together, you guys. At this point, I'm not super precise, and I just go in and darken up this tail. Yeah, just to add a little bit of dimension to the eyebrow, and just so, it looks kind of more natural. And now I'm just going to sweep this up and grab a little bit more of the powder and do the same thing in the front here. And this is about it. That's all I'm going to do today with these eyebrows. So I'm going to hurry up and do the other one. I'll come back and I'll show you the rest of the products that are super simple that we're going to be using today. Okay, my eyebrows are all done. These are about as good as they're going to get in the hurry that I'm in. But isn't it amazing what eyebrows would do to the face? It just totally transforms it. So again, if I had to choose, to go out in a hurry, I would choose my skincare and of course my brows. I probably would not go out in public without my brows done. And I would choose all that before makeup, believe it or not, you guys, if I'm in a really big hurry. Okay, so the products I'm choosing today, for a foundation, these are the ones I would grab for. I would use the Wet n Wild, either the Wet n Wild Tinted Hydrator, or I would use the L'Oreal, and this is the True Match Tinted Serum. As you can see, that's very well loved. And this one here, I've been really enjoying this one. It's the L'Oreal True Match, and this is really nice, you guys. So these are the ones I would choose, and I'll tell you why. They are lighter, they feel lighter on the skin, and I don't have a shade issue with any of those. So I can just, basically apply this and run out the door. So I am going to use a little pore filler, you guys, because I just have to. And I've been testing this out, and I really love this. And it's the L'Oreal, and it's called Prime Lab 24-hour pore minimizer. It is so good. Again, if you saw one of my earlier videos when I was testing it, I'm like, is this going to replace my Holy Grail Maybelline Master Blur Stick? Because it works really well. Okay, I would always wear a pore filler. That's just how I roll, you guys. And then for my primer, I think I'm just going to use that e.l.f. Sunscreen. Let me show you what that is really quick. If you didn't see my previous video, it's this one here. I just got the travel size because I didn't know if I was going to like it. So it's called Sun Touchable. And you guys, this is really good so far. It doesn't irritate my skin, my eyes, anything. Okay, so actually the foundation, or I don't even know, you guys, serum that I'm choosing today is my foundation, is this one here, the number 7. Again, this is a lighter coverage for me, but it covers enough. And the reason why I like it too, I don't have a shade issue again. So what I'm going to do is just grab my foundation brush, and how I apply this when I'm in a hurry, you guys, is I just take it right from the tube and I just apply it on my skin. I'm just spearing a bunch on my face, and I'm going to take my foundation brush and just blend that in. And as you can see, this is a very, good match too. And again, it just covers enough. It's definitely not a full coverage, but it does the job just to even out my skin tone. I mean, this is a nice formula though. I have worn this even, if I'm not doing errands, like to work and stuff, because you can build this up a little bit to where it has enough coverage. Okay, so this looks pretty good. And now I'm just going to take my sponge and just really press everything in. You guys, I always do this no matter what. It's just a habit that I have. I just feel like I always have to use a sponge, even though that brush really applies it evenly. I don't ever have streaks. I just feel like, if there's any spots that, I have way too much foundation or something, this will kind of pick that up. So this looks really good, and that L'Oreal looks pretty good under there. I'm noticing, I don't know, you guys, I might not be playing really great with this foundation. I can't tell. Right here, it almost looks like there's like a sunscreen type thing, and that could be from the sunscreen, but it almost looks like a little white or something is the only thing I can explain. So I'm just going to take a little bit of more of the foundation and just kind of go over that and see if I can conceal that issue there. Okay, that did help. So, yeah, I needed a little bit more product there. Okay, and then now for concealer, I'm just going to use my Joa. I love this. Again, it is pretty good shade match, and this is called the Perfect Complexion Eye Serum, and I get mine in a light neutral. And again, I don't think I really touched on what I used here. It's the number 7, and this is the Protect and Perfect Advanced All-in-One Foundation. This does have sunscreen SPF of 50 in there, I believe. Yeah, it is SPF 50, and I got mine in the shade Warm Ivory. Okay, let's get back to the concealer, you guys. I'm just going to place a little bit on the back of my hand, and this is how I like applying any of my concealers, really. So I'm just going to put a nice layer under these eyes that are clearly tired. I literally just woke up, you guys, pretty much, and realized I'm going to be running late to meet my dad. And I, also wanted to film this video. So you guys are getting me at my most vulnerable state here. So, but it's real, you guys. This is how things are. And, we're always in a hurry, and we don't always look our best. So, yeah, my eyes are a little poofy and they have a lot of discoloration going on, but that, as you can see, that Joa really clears things up. So I'm just going to bring it down a little bit on this eye here because it is pretty discolored this morning. Okay, now we're going to move into, I think I'm going to go to bronzer. And what I think I'm going to use is my Milani, and this is the Conceal and Perfect. And I got mine in the shade Honey. I like using cream products when I'm in a hurry. I just think they look so natural on my skin. So again, if you guys are in a hurry or whatever, and you're kind of using this video as a guide, you can replace the cream products with powdered products. Can't even think, you guys. I swear, I literally just woke up. So forgive me on all my stumbling over my words and trying to think what I'm trying to say. So I'm half awake and half asleep. So, okay, so that's what I'm doing for my bronzer. I'm trying to add some life to my face. And I just take a brush and blend this all in. And right now I'm not worried. If I have too much, I can always fix that situation. Right now I'm just trying to get it in my skin. But I do like this Milani. My only, I don't know, complaint about it is it's so small. I mean, this will not last very long because if you use it daily, this is definitely not going to last a long time. Oh boy, you guys, all these little hairs are getting in my way. I swear I have so many like flyaway hairs and stuff. Do you guys have that? I'm like, oh my gosh, are these little baby hairs growing in? Which I'm not going to complain. I'd rather have hairs growing in than coming out. So I'm just going to blend all this in. I still try to conceal my double chin. Okay, you guys, that is looking much better. I have a little bit of life in my face, and now I'm just taking my sponge and just kind of going around the edges just to smooth things out. Okay, and then for my blush and eyeshadow, I think I'm going to do this, you guys. I actually got this new blush, and I'm super excited to try it. So this is kind of like a trial thing here. So I don't know how this is going to look on my eyes, but you guys, I don't know. I thought I would try it. It's just such a beautiful color, and I'm trying to open this package, as you guys can tell. But it's by NYX, and it's their Sweet Cheeks. And I've been seeing this on TikTok and over on Instagram, and it just looks so beautiful. This particular color itself, or shade itself. So, oh, it does have like a wand applicator. So what I'm going to do, you guys, I'm actually going to try this on my eyes. So I don't know how fast this does dry down, and I'm going to use this kind of brush. I just think that this kind of brush will blend this out much better. So I'm just trying to add just a little bit of, I don't know, you guys, a little life to these eyes and make it look like I did attempt something. So I'm just going to blend this in. And it's pretty pigmented, so I may have used a little bit too much, but I will make it work, you guys. So I'm just going to really rub that in. Again, I'm just trying to add color. I'm not trying to, be super precise. Just add a little something to my eye here. I think just enough. And I'm glad I'm working in increments here because it does dry down pretty quick. And again, as you can see how pigmented it is, so you can leave it, really bold or really sheer this out. So that's what I love about these cream products is, you do have that flexibility with it, usually. Some, you just can't shear them out at all. So I'm just going to use my finger now and really just blend that in. Again, I'm just trying to add color, you guys. It's really not doing much. So I do always wear a shimmer, you guys, usually all the time. So I think I'm just going to use the one here in my pure. This is the hard candy, and this is the pure one. So it has like a little bit of pink undertone. So I think I'm just going to use that and apply this little shimmer right across the eye. And again, these steps can be eliminated or you can choose whatever you want. But I just love my shimmers, you guys. You guys know that. So I'll probably be 100 years old still buying my shimmers. I just have to have them in my life. I'm just going to take this brush and just smooth around those edges. And that is about all I'm going to do with these eyes. And let me just make sure I don't have any fallout from the shimmer before we go to the next step. And I kind of do, and I'm not going to use a wipe, you guys, because I forgot I already applied my foundation. So what I'm going to use is like a little spoolie and just flick it away. That is much better than trying to use a brush or something, because that's just going to smear it all around. Okay, so let's go in with this blush. This is a really pretty color. So I think I'm just going to add about that much. Hopefully I don't have too much here, you guys. And I'm just going to pull these little hairs back and really blend this in. That is such a beautiful shade. This is going to be so fun for spring. Ooh, it's going to be definitely giving me spring vibes. That is absolutely beautiful. And I like this formula. It has like a little glow to it. And again, it's one of those that you could probably definitely build up if you wanted to add a little bit more. You guys, again, I'm not trying to be super precise. I'm just trying to get some makeup on my face. And I'm actually going to go across my nose. I guess this is called like the cool girl or something like that look. So it's actually really cute in the right situation. It is snowing outside, so having the little pink nose might be nice. Okay, and then I just take my sponge and really just smooth around those edges just to make everything look a little bit more natural. Okay, you guys, I do always wear a liner too. I just feel like my eyes, like I don't know, I feel like I look ill without a liner, so I'm going to use my favorite one. I have been using, I get it on Amazon. I believe it's called Dormy or something like that, and everything I'll be using will be in the description box below, but it has like a little hook here, and it works so well with my hooded eyes. I really don't have to think about it. And I'm not going to do like any huge wing today, you guys. I'm just mainly trying to add a little bit of color up here just to darken up my lash line. Again, just so I feel like I don't look sick here. So as you can tell the difference that just made and how fast that was using this pen. Okay, I'm going to use just a little bit of powder around my T-zone. I always do, you guys. And today I'm actually going to pull this out. I haven't used this forever. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to try it again just to see. But it's the Airspun, the Coty Airspun. This has been around forever, you guys. And it's so inexpensive. And I got mine in the shade Naturally Neutral. So let's pull this out. And a lot of people can't, handle the scent to this because it does have a pretty strong scent. But you guys, I'm not one of those people that, scents bother me. So I'm actually very lucky. So I'm actually just going to put a little bit on a poof here, about that much, and just rub it in the back of my hand just to take off some of that product. Really push it into the sponge. And I'm just going to go around the T-zone because with all these cream products, you really would want to probably set this down slightly because, yeah, they're cream and without being set, they kind of will fade. So I am just going to place a little bit on a, fluffy brush and just lightly go around everything because I don't want to conceal any of the work I just done, but I do want to set it. Especially if I'm going to be running around and I know I'm going to be in a hurry and possibly perspiring, even though it's snowing outside. You guys know with the menopause, it could happen. Okay, so now let's get some mascara on these eyes, and I'm just going to curl my lashes. And again, you guys, you can eliminate all this. You can even choose not to go out with lashes. It's all up to you, personal preference. If I'm going to be doing my makeup to this point, I might as well throw on some mascara. I might not be as precise or do as many layers as usual, but I am going to wear mascara today. So I'm just going to apply a little bit, get some on the lashes, and now I'm going to use my little handy dandy tool here, especially if I'm in a hurry. This really helps because it's going to eliminate all the mess transferring to my upper lid. And I get this little tool on Amazon, and it's called Tweezerman, and it is just a wonderful little tool there. And what I'm using for mascara is the Milani Highly Rated, and this is their new tubing mascara. It is definitely a dupe to the Thrive mascara, but I will say it removes differently. I find that I have to use more time trying to get it off than the Thrive one. The Thrive mascara just literally comes off with water, where this one I feel like I just have to use a little bit more time and my balm. So I don't know how much of a tubing mascara it is, but they are very similar as to application. The way it does last on my lashes, it doesn't smear or flake off. So they're just very similar in that aspect. So I think that's all I'm going to do, you guys. I'm just going to do like one layer. Now, isn't this interesting? I didn't get any transfer up here, but it's all down here. So I have to wait till that dries before I try to flick that away. Okay, you guys. And then for lipstick, I think I'm just going to use this here. Let's try it, you guys. Let me find my lip brush because I don't want to contaminate, that going into back in the tube. So let's try this shade on my lips. We'll have like a little monochromatic moment here. So I'm actually going to place a little bit on the back of my hand, and that way I can pick up a little bit more. Yeah, this is a pretty shade. It looks so much different on the lips than it does on the cheeks. But it is actually a very pretty shade. So that is about it, you guys. What I think I'm going to do, I'm still, something's going to drop. I'm still going to set my face, and I think I'm going to use my Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. I just love this. But that is about it, you guys. I think before I do that, I better flick away this mascara that's under my eyes because I don't want that setting. So yeah, a 2B mascara, a good 2B mascara will just flick away after it dries. Most mascaras actually, that's how I know. Oh, I did get a little bit up here, you guys must put it at the last second. So, okay, that is it. I'm gonna spray my face with my setting spray. Okay, and I am gonna spray a little bit on my sponge because I didn't set under my eyes. So I'm just gonna use setting spray to set my concealer and use the remainder around my T-zone just to really add a little bit more. And that is it, you guys. That is what I would do if I'm running out the door, which I am, and I'm super happy. I think I got done in maybe, I don't know, maybe it took me 20, 25 minutes, which is, I think, very good. And plus I'm talking and everything like that and doing my eyebrows on camera. So, and I think, that looks pretty presentable. I have nice rosy cheeks. I have a little bit of color on my eyes. The lips look nice. And even at this point, you guys, if you wanted, you can add just like a little bit of gloss just to add the look, make it look really put together. So I'm just going to put a little bit in the center just to really add a little something. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed today's quick video. And if you did, if you please help me out by hitting that like button, I would truly appreciate it. I can't wait to see you guys again. I love you so much. And until next time.